Hello everyone, it's David from Automotive Press. Today I'm going to talk about very interesting news about a future product from the Gazoo Racing division of Toyota, which is GR. So that's why I'm wearing the GR jacket, as you can see. Hopefully you like it. I bought this at the Tokyo Auto Salon earlier this year. You can't buy this jacket in North America, and so I figured this is the time to wear it because I'm going to talk about a GR product. What am I going to talk about? Well, according to the Best Car magazine from Japan, which loves to talk about future product, they are saying that there's an all-new GR Supra that's coming out in 2025 or 2026, and it is not the electric vehicle version. We know that we have been hearing rumors that Toyota will switch over to full EV for GR Supra and abandon the ICE or internal combustion engine version. But the latest news, according to Best Car magazine, says that no, Toyota will actually keep the gasoline version of the Supra, but come up with a new model that's fancier, that's more sleek, and it will have an improved performance. So that's a super exciting news, especially for me, because I used to own a 2020 GR Supra. In fact, I owned two of them, and I kept it for a couple of years. Then I sold them later on to buy the Lexus IS 500. So I do have a fond memories of a Supra, and so I still like to follow that news. And so it's really exciting that the Best Car magazine is talking about this new Supra. Now, according to them, it looks like they might come up with both the electric version as well as keep the ICE or internal combustion engine version. But the ICE version will continue to be a BMW Toyota joint venture product, whereas the electric version will be a completely new model that is designed and developed and engineered by Toyota. So I'm not quite sure what the direction is here, because maybe the electric car version will become the Celica and the gasoline version will remain as a GR Supra model. So that's a possibility. Either way, the Best Car magazine have lots of interesting speculation about this Supra that will come out in 3 to 4 years time at the most. And so I'm super excited. So let me first get right into the details of the future GR Supra. Now, before we go too far, let me show you the actual rendering that the Best Car magazine came up with. Well, actually, I took it one step further. I took their rendering, which was in white like this, and then I cleaned up quite a bit just to make it look a little bit more realistic, changed the background, and I added and changed the color so you can get a feel for what Supra looks like in this beautiful blue or in bright red like this with a different kind of scenic background, as well as in yellow that you see here. So these will give you a little bit better feel for what the Supra might look like in the future. Now let's jump right into the magazine and get into more details about the car itself. So here is the latest edition of the Best Car magazine, which is for a May 26th version. And it just came out just a couple of days ago, and they are talking about the Supra as one of the most exciting news because contrary to popular belief, it appears that Toyota is going to be keeping the internal combustion engine version of the Supra in addition to the fully electric version as well. And they are saying that the battery electric vehicle, yes, is going to be important, but they don't want to lose the ever-growing interest in the internal combustion engine models, because as the world moves toward electric cars, many of us are going to be yearning for and desiring and wishing for gasoline engine models as well. And with the news that some of the countries, such as in Europe, are allowing a potential of e-fuel or synthetic fuels in the future, Toyota is saying that they really do not want to miss out on the possibility of being able to offer ICE models in the future. And so they are very excited about the Supra because it is obviously one of the flagship models when it comes to a Gazoo Racing part of the Toyota division or GR. And even though it's still part of the BMW joint venture, it represents a very important flagship for Toyota. And so they are saying that the engine will remain as an inline 6 with a 3-liter in displacement, with significantly improved performance, and many of the other major components underneath will remain more or less the same as current model, but the styling will be radically changed. Now what you see is the actual rendering from Best Car magazine. Obviously that doesn't represent anything official from Toyota, and so they're still speculating a little bit here, but I loved the design that they are representing. It's almost a bit of like a cross between Supra and the Nissan Z, but it has really beautiful lines to it. Still looks like a Supra, still recognizable as Supra, but also has some of the newer fashionable lines that we see in Nissan Z. So I'm not quite sure if it's going to look like this, and whether or not it will indeed keep the internal combustion engine. But if it's going to do that, wow, that could be super exciting. I have been owner of the Supra for 2 years, and I sold it a little while ago. So I have a fond memory of owning the Supra, and so this is exciting news for me that they're going to keep the model and not let it go. Now, maybe some of you guys are a little bit disappointed that the GR Supra will continue to be part of a BMW joint venture, but you know what? There's nothing we can do about that just because of the way things are these days with economics and politics. I think they have to have a partner to be able to create a low volume model like the Supra. But you know, based on my experience owning the Supra, there was nothing about that BMW derived Supra that feels too much like a BMW. I think Toyota engineers did a great job of calibrating, engineering, and changing the feel so that it had its own distinct design character and its own distinct driving feel. And in many ways, it has kept some of that Supra feel from many generations ago. So let's hope that Toyota will indeed keep the Supra going as a gasoline engine version. Best Car Magazine is saying that, who knows, they might even add a hybrid or even a plug-in hybrid to this version so that it will continue to produce good fuel efficiency in addition to having good performance. So those are some of the speculation coming from the Best Car Magazine. What do you guys think? Are you guys still excited for Supra? Or are you guys maybe getting tired of the Supra and you want something different? Well, either way, it looks like we're going to get a fully electric version of some kind of sports car. Might be called Supra, could be called Celica, and then hopefully we will continue to have the gasoline version of the Supra in addition to the electric car. Anyhow, if you love these stories, please continue to watch my videos. And if you're able to give me a thumbs up, that would be appreciated. And perhaps you can make some comments about this model. And if you haven't done so yet, would you kindly subscribe? And that would be truly appreciated. But until next news, I'm signing off for now. Thank you so much.